guys, welcome back to BL World Drama, your go-to source for the juiciest scandals in the world of BL and GLs. From trending hashtags to sizzling social media drama, I've got it all. Join me as I dive deep into the lives of your favorite stars with exclusive updates, secrets, and interviews that will keep you hooked. Subscribe now, ring the bell, and let's dive into the glitz, the glam, and the scandalous world of BL&GLs. So let's get right into it. Was FreenBecky Fanmeet in Japan a success or not? And that is a question that was asked like so many times even before like the show began. Like there were some people who felt like people weren't going to show up as much, and there were other people who were worried about like how people would react towards the girls, because this is the first time after the whole Idol Factory releasing that statement, that unclear, confusing, and catastrophic statement. So people didn't actually know how like the would react to Fren and Becky. And we saw, I think also Fren was kind of worried because when she left like for Japan, she looked pretty sick. But miraculously, she felt better after landing in Japan, because there were footage, videos, and photos that came out that she was having fun, she was happy, she was laughing, she was running around, and she no longer had that fever patch on her forehead, and she didn't look sick at all. So that was good news. So that should have shown people like it was going to be a fantastic trip. So come the fan meeting day, like people were worried because there weren't any pictures, as I said before, and like some people also said that they were getting into the venue and they were not seeing like people, so they didn't know what to expect. And then these statements started coming out that the show was sold out, that I think it was 2,000 seats and they were all bought. And also they were like, I think what, yeah, there was another statement that I had that it was 1,945 seats. So I'm not specifically sure how many seats there were, but apparently the thing is that it was actually sold out according to this statement. And then now people felt motivated, and then I started seeing people buying live tickets, because people were buying live tickets as late as I think 10 something, and the show was supposed to start at 11:30 my time. So I don't know the specific time on wherever they were in Japan. I don't know the time there, but my time it was around I think 11:30. So people were still buying live tickets at around 10. And also there was another issue that I was worried about, because like there was like a giveaway for like retweeting the fan meet. So also that was like kind of making me feel like maybe the tickets were not being sold. So yeah, good for them, they sold out. When they got on stage, they actually got a very good welcome. So things were well and fans were happy. And now like people started putting up footages of inside like the venue and all that. And they started like showing videos and all that, and it was a full house according to what I could see. And now the problem did come when now there's always a problem with fans. Like, let me not just get into that, let me just speak on this. So the problem was that Fren and Becky weren't touching each other as they used to. So fans found an issue with that, and they blamed shippers. I mean, not fans, shippers blamed call them the trolls or the haters. And me necessarily saying that if someone speaks their mind, it doesn't necessarily label them as a troll or a hater. This person might actually just want to put their point across, and that is respect Fren, so that she can openly be able to leave her relationship with Seng or any other man she may choose to, or woman. I wouldn't know like how she plays. So that doesn't necessarily mean that that person is a hater. So people were saying that they wish that they could go back, they wish that they had a little touchy because we saw a video of Becky kind of hesitating to touch Freen. And here is my question. Like, these actors come so much and say that what they do and how they touch each other is all natural. It's not scripted, it's not fan service, it's not anything. But every now when something does happen between them and they are no longer like maybe in a ship or they no longer work together, like we see little to no interactions between them. And then when like there is like now this instant of Freen and Becky, when they have this whole issue, now they are no longer like touchy, and it's because like if it's something is natural, you can't actually control it, like you just find yourself doing it. So as much as yes, there will be some kind of control at some point whereby you'll be able to like, okay, you're about to touch and then you remember like something comes to your mind and you say, okay, no, I'm not supposed to touch, then that's it. But if you like go the whole time, hours, 2 hours without touching that person, when you couldn't even spend 2 minutes apart without touching that person, does that really go as natural to you? Like, I need sometimes for people to actually think in depth about these things. Like, these things are mostly done for you guys and for how you react to it and how you talk about it, because these people feed on engagements. Engagements is actually what pays them, because if your engagement is high, it means you are the it thing. It means you get more brand deals. It means you get more TV shows, because people know that they actually want to see you together. And if that is not there and you don't live like this hunger for people, for fans are hungry for both of you, like no one would want to work with you. So does it mean now that she could stay like 2 hours? Was it 2 hours? Let me just say roughly 2 hours without touching her. Was it ever really natural, or it was just scripted? Like, you have to touch her this way, you have to touch her that way, you have to say this, you have to say that. Like, there is no, like, I think anything natural with these couples. I think it's all a part of an act. For me, that is, like, most of them is just a part of an act. Like, there is other people that you can genuinely like see, like, it is kind of like, there are other things that you can see that there is love there. But for these people, no. So now people were coming for the trolls, in quotes, the haters, in quotes, that they were like, they are the reason for this whole thing and why Freen and Becky are so miserable now and they can't be their real authentic self. So here you are bashing people for saying the truth, and then you're saying that other people are not being their authentic self because of the truth. Like, make it make sense. So that was that. So another thing that did happen was that people were coming for Freen, which this part I don't actually like. I don't like it at all, because people were coming for her. They were saying that she looked fat, she looked like she was gaining weight, her stomach was bulging, has been bulging for some time, she's pregnant, and she has been wearing flats a lot recently. But it might be because of what she has been going through. What she has been going through hasn't been easy at all. And when I mean what she's been going through, I mean the invasion of her privacy. She was stalked. That woman was stalked. Let's not forget that. Yes, there was something else that came, a revelation that came out of her stalking. But at the end of the day, she was stalked. She felt unsafe. She still feels unsafe. She still doesn't know whether people are watching her or not. She's actually very paranoid. And then added to it are the hateful messages And I do say this every time, as much as you want to pass a point to across, please be kind. Like, you can actually teach someone something by being kind. So for you to like always like abuse her and all this, like, it actually gets to her. So maybe that's why she's gaining weight, because people do actually gain weight through stress. People can gain weight because of stress, so it is possible. So maybe that's why she's gaining like weight and all that. So actually give her some grace, and please stop talking about her body. Don't body shame her. Like, don't body shame her, and don't tell her, like, never tell a woman anything about their body, whether it's how it looks, whether what you think, whether they are pregnant or not. Like, it's not okay, because like we carry so much emotions with our bodies, and it's actually sad. And I hope that the people talking about her body and talking about like her either being pregnant or not, I hope they're not actually women, because we know the shame that we carry with our bodies. Women carry so much shame, so much shame in our bodies. Like, it's that serious for us. Like, our bodies is actually like one thing that we like carry so much pain, so much trauma, so much shame with. It shouldn't be like that, but because of comments like this, that's why we feel the way we feel. So let me know if like you had like, all in all, like it was like people did like the show and all that, but let me know what you think about this whole show. It was a great show. It was sold out. People had fun. From the videos I could see, like, people were screaming. So I think only a couple of few people were not actually like 100% like satisfied, and those are the shippers, because they were not actually serviced the way they would like. So let me know in the comment section, do you think like this whole fan meet was a success or it wasn't? So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, turn on the post notification, share this video, like, give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and tell me what you think about this whole fan service, Japan fan meet, not fan service. Tell me what your expectations were. Were they met? Were they not met? And what you would expect more. And yeah, let's have like an open discussion. And please don't forget, be kind.